Picks up number 8 here, but unfortunately Zen was able to put down one of those poison traps at the end, so able to challenge in. This is what the standings look like with still a couple games going in, so it can get shaken up in there as well. Not complete yet. As we said, the queues are closed, but there is still 30 minutes remaining. So while this is a good recognition, a good spot to look at, you see Snow and Andrew still challenging up there, Riverson, Edgy, Epic Whale, Iexi, then any of those players with a clutch victory out and some more eliminations could challenge towards the end. So, I mean, it's so close, Bala.
It's time to clutch up. That's all I have to say. If you're any one of those players outside or in the top 5 right now, it's time to clutch up.
I mean, to be fair though, we saw in both Oceania and in Brazil where there was only one spot on the line, it came down to quite literally the last game for Sleia and then for, who came out of Brazil as well? Leleo. Apologies, yep. Right there, the very last game. And also, there's a great clip of him and his family celebrating afterward. Go check that out. But we're gonna go to a short little break before we get back in, get the rest of the NA West matches, and then crown our last 2 qualifiers.
And the classic Sundown T-pose.
8 eliminations and the victory out, 18 points there. We've seen a lot of these regions coming down to the difference of 1 or 2, but we're jumping right on board. You have Lollylicker in there. Nick Merckx, the fan favorite. Give me the M-Fams in chat if you got that Spartan helmet. Represent. You have CU ladder. Well, hopefully we see you on that ladder sitting at 3 eliminations as our current leader. 37 players remaining. We are on NA West, the last region. The last 2 players to qualify for that Fortnite World Cup final will be crowned shortly. All the players trying to get as many points as they can, whether to push into the top 2 or to push into the money. Shot. As Nick goes down to Lollylicker, the heavy sniper, punishing that rotation. And I mean, that we've talked about it, the heavy sniper is so good, so versatile. That's one and why the players fear it so often when in the hands of these really, really top tier players.
Yeah, it could take you out at a moment's notice, and I think we just got another shot. No, he's going to finish that with the silenced AR, but another player coming in on top of him while he's making that play. The Rift, that's going to be perfect. I don't see any mobility in his inventory, so that's going to take him all the way to zone, and this zone is on that ice. It's so, you have to be careful not to get iced here, because if you do, you end up sliding it and slipping all the way towards the zone.
Yep, and it makes it that much harder to execute in these close quarter combat situations. One more variable that you have to deal with as you see the battle for the high ground going through. TSM Vinny is in this match. Lollylicker in there as well. Rich Homie Quinn, who we've seen pop off a lot. Cased in there as well. We're heading in towards Scheme, who is looking to line up some AR shots here. You see him peeking the angle, sitting on 3 elims currently, but not really necessarily doing too well in terms of the loadout. Does have the glider redeploy, but sitting on uncommon AR, uncommon suppressed SMG, and a rare pump. So does have the 1-shot threshold with the pump, but has to execute here. A great pickup to get Joaquin as he's trying to rotate.
Now, take those shots when you get them. Anytime the opportunity comes up, make sure you take those opportunities, because you never know when they could be low. There was only 30 HP on Joaquin there. He's going to take him out. Nice shot there by Steam.
Yeah, Joaquin, unfortunately, I know, just getting through on that, but a good effort, dropping just outside that top 25. Now we're going to take a look at Bolt's Dade, again, the player for Bolt Esports, trying to find some room in there. We see he does have the tactical and the infantry rifle, so a little hurting there. That toolbar at the bottom, not 100% accurate, does have a little bit more utility than given. And we're moving over towards Polar Peak, but not up it. It's just over the side, which means it is still going to be in play, and nobody likes to be looming towards that Old Man Mountain. Tack coming out, using that high rate of fire, putting pressure down, and trades out with Andy. But he needs to be able to get up through this player build. Can he get there? No. One more tick. Needs to jump and get the momentum. No. Dade goes down. Hokage Vane picking up another one, but he did land inside the top 25. Good call out there, Bala. Does get the 3 points as we pick it up. 22 players left.
Yeah, and Fright, look at this 1x1 that he's built on the far side of the zone. Everybody's starting to rotate through him right now, and he has the highest point. So everybody's starting to build up. You can see this big build fight. Fright's not looking for it right now. He's just looking for those shots, looking for those opportunities, looking for those points.
Wants as many points as possible. Again, points are the name of the game. You get them by getting 1 per elimination. Top 25 is 3, top 15 is 2 more, top 5 is 2, and then Victor Round takes 3 for 10 cumulative placement points. But now you need to slay out. You need to get everything you can as Devils picks up CU ladder. Was our elim leader, but Devils picking up another one there. Great run on this low ground, backside of the circle. We've talked about it so many times. This is one of those power positions if you're ready to fight. Drops the ramp right away, gets the ramp edit, but the other player is waiting. Really being able to convert.
Yes, Phoenix
he does. Phoenixia going down there. Tavern picking up Fright. Lolly Liquor going down as well. So we're into the top 15. You have Snow. We saw him so high up on that leaderboard. Now he's so high up in terms of elevation. Getting dropped as he goes to Waterfall, but has the glider redeploy. And he's landing on top of Steam. Will he be able to retake the high ground and be safe? He is sub 50 effective HP as we are getting into the Chaos Ball. 12 players remaining.
Yeah, and Snow being in this lobby, he was top 2. So this is so important for him. He's got to make sure he performs here. Steam taking a little bit of time to use those small shield potions. He's going to drop down on the Vinny. That's him, and there it goes. Tavern actually takes him out, so Steam not going to keep his Steam, but still, so many players up. This is coming down to the wire, Sundown. The last zone is looming.
It is looming as we are moving back over towards that polar peak. We are on that angle. You have Crazy Goat on ultimate high, Ashes, Novi on the low ground. And the mid ground target is a who's who of player. Subgreed, Devils, Carson in there as well. Devils trying to find another one. We've talked about his proficiency in this middle ground tarp, in this close quarter situation, picking up another great shot there. 5 elims, 7 players left. 2 more elims will push us into that last placement threshold. Then it's all about eliminations and the victory route as Crazy Goat is still just raining shots down from above.
And I really like what he's doing. He's just causing as much chaos as possible down at low ground and mid ground and making sure there's nobody directly under him.
Yep, and you have Snow in the top right, Crazy Goat in the bottom right. Crazy Goat is on the ultimate high. Snow, a tarp underneath it. Subread looking to challenge up. RPG being fired down, not finding its mark. Still 7 players remaining. Everyone trying to hold on, stay in the server, not be eliminated. They want as many points as possible. They want to convert. Devils picking up another great elimination there onto Carson. 6 players left. Snow gets one onto Subgreed, but also gets traded out. Needs to be careful. The RPG going down, but Everybody. 3 coming out. Devils got 2 of them. Navi got another. So now it is a 1v1. Snow on the low ground. Crazy Goat on the high ground. Crazy Goat water falling down, trying to challenge Snow. Looking up, gets the edit out. Forces Crazy Goat down. Great shot from Crazy Goat to trade out, but it's still so close. Effective HP is a difference of about 20. Crazy Goat has that RPG looking for an angle. Snow isn't getting to him. This is masterfully done by Snow on that top right corner right now.
Oh, the play defensively.
And he gets the side jump, gets over on the side, retakes high ground from him. Crazy Goat is down underneath, side jumps down, and Snow finds him. Snow finds Crazy Goat as he goes for it on the side. He says, do you know who I am? I'm Snow XD. We're on top of the snow. I'm on top of the leaderboard. I am just that good. The gingerbread man giving it a little dance, taking the victory out, showing why he was at that top. But don't forget, this isn't necessarily that exact last game. That doesn't cement him in there. We are grabbing the server replays, so there could be somebody else who did something a little more clutch. As we jump in now with LK, Loki's Debris, 4 eliminations, 35 players left, and you have so many players in here. I already see Steel Mat in there, Jammy's in here, Tuki in here.
This is already the first moving zone, by the way, or the far moving zone, already past the half in, half out. So we're hopping into the 6th one. And this is already where the action just continues and continues. So keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, and now 27 players remaining already, Ball. As we're moving all the way through, 25 is that first threshold. You have Pearl on that ultimate high ground. Ruma just underneath him, looking for the pick. Does have that ramp there, but he knows the other player's going to get it. And that's brilliant from Pearl. Puts the cone down to block the other player, and then he gets the high ground advantage on another jump pad. Him owning that cone was massive, so now he can look down on the rest of the lobby as he gets into the top 25. Memories going down just before that. Rift to go, forced out.
He wants to look up right there, especially as that player. He knows he was on low HP because he got those tags right before, and he's not going to look up. He's going to take the opportunity to go a little bit farther in zone. That's going to put his position forward.
Yeah, he should be looking to reload that RPG and find this cluster of ballers, start putting shots down towards them. If you can crack through any of them, it would be great pressure as Antidote is able to pick up 5 mini. Getting closer to that top 20 now. 21 players remaining. Baller ends up dropping right in front of Pearl. He's going to let it go. Another one of the Bloom Boys in here.
Nice shot.
As Pearl drops down, gets 1 shot. Will he be able to find the connection?
Yes.
Baller, he does. Devour Crypt going down.
Yeah, and now Pearl just doing the best. Debris getting another one in the elim feed as well. There's 2 players left until that top 15. So important. You've got to make sure you get there if you want any chance of that top 2 slots. And Pearl going to get a little bonk, Sundown. You love to say that.
Bonk. It's going to take every single point. 16 players remaining. Got a little match of marble still going down. You can see some of them being shattered out as players begin to return fire onto those ballers, knowing that every placement point matters. Don't want to give it away to one of them for free when they've just been hanging out. They'll have all of that excess utility. RPGs being fired up. Still 16 players. This has been the longest we've held on to a threshold in a minute. Yeah. Nobody wants to go down. down.
Not a single player wants to go down. You can see Kevy, as soon as he boxed up, he stayed put for a little while, holds all his walls in there. That's going to be it. 14 players now remain. He got one onto Ark. Nice play there.
Yep, and Calvin did get picked up by Peace right after, but he did get the additional 2 points. Now, Zen on ultimate high. Jammy's challenging down. After that, you have Peace on ultimate low ground as well. This is so absurdly tense. The turret gets thrown down, which is nice for an extra floor and preventing players from building out as Debris picks up Seal Mat as well for elimination number 7, getting into 11th place now as well. Bloom Peace going down, so Debris in a fantastic spot. Picks up another great edit, as Bala says, on to Void, picking that one top 10 now in what's going to be the last match.
Just took out El Guap right now, and he's on a fight with Zen. He's got to make sure he tries to take that high ground. I don't know what his material situation is, but I eat Play-Doh. You got to get out of your ball, man, because this is coming down to it. Only 9 players left. You got to make your stamp on this game. Here's Debris still. Another edit goes in. He takes out Zen, and one more player above him. That was Zen up on high ground, so somebody else took it there.
Yeah, and now 6 players left. You see him putting traps down, looking to find the edit, looking to challenge this player. Will he end up knocking everyone down? Does own all the walls. He's out of builds now, Bala. He is out of builds. 5 players remaining, and he finds I eat Play-Doh. Well, you sure ate that shotgun shell right there. Debris looking for more. Jammies goes down. 3 players remaining as he's about to slide down. Now you have Pearl on ultimate high. Kevy going. This is the last final circle. This is the last match. Kevy challenging down onto
RPG,
Pearl! Pearl from the high ground. Mr. Patience, AK Pearl, with that RPG as the 2 other players. He's going to throw the hula hoop out there, celebrate a little bit with the Link skin, taking home the victory out with the 5 eliminations. Debris also no slouch there with 14.7 from eliminations, 7 from the placements. Fantastic last match to close out the first Fortnite Online Open for the Fortnite World Cup. We're going to toss on over to Monster back in the